Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to autoX. This is Kia Syros, which has made its global debut in India because India will be the first market where this subcompact SUV is going to be launched. Bookings are slated to commence from 3rd of January and the deliveries will start from February 2025. So what is this Syros means? Well, the name has been taken from a small Greek island which is popular for its lavish lifestyle. So that is what the Kia Syros is going to offer to its customers, a lavish interior with the size of a subcompact SUV. Talking about the appearance, it gets Kia's latest design language which we have already seen in the EV9 SUV. If you can see, there is a piano black finish given between the bonnet and the front bumper, which looks like a gap between both the parts, but it actually is not. It's a design element given over here, and above that you can see Kia's branding over here, where it gets Kia's signature new digital tiger nose front. There's no big grille provided at the front which appear like an EV design, but it actually is powered by petrol and diesel engine options. So you're going to get a 1-liter turbo petrol engine which produces about 120 PS and a 1.5-liter diesel option which will produce about 116 PS of power and 250 Nm of torque. Both the engine options will be offered with automatic as well as manual transmission options. Now coming back to the design part, it actually looks like a small scaled down version of the EV9 SUV. If you can see these vertically stacked LED headlamp units, they look quite inspired by the EV9 as well as the squarish design of the car. It looks quite boxy, quite rugged, and then this shoulder line adds to the ruggedness of the car. And then it gets these 17-inch alloy wheels which look quite premium and gives a very nice proportion to this SUV. Well, there are not many options offering 17-inch alloy wheels in this segment. Most of the other options offer maximum 16-inch alloy wheels. So this is probably the first time we have seen 17-inch alloy wheels in a subcompact SUV. Now continuing with the design, if you look at the side profile, it looks very clean, very neat. You get flush type door handles which again gives a very premium look to this car. And then you get this black cladding with silver essence over here throughout the bottom of the car, which again gives a very SUV-ish appeal to the Kia Syros. So apart from this rugged cladding over here at the bottom, you also get these beautiful roof rails mounted on this floating sort of roof line, which again enhances the SUV appeal of this car. Now moving on to the back, here again we get a very flat, very neat sort of profile with these L-shaped LED lights over here and one tail lamp cluster over here. So there is this very large hatch provided to access the boot, and the boot space is also quite decent. You can easily fit up to 4 mid-sized suitcases over here, and because of this large hatch, it will be easier to load and unload stuff in the boot as well. So the Syros definitely looks unique and quite different in its segment. Some people might like this boxy design, some might not, but it definitely looks new and futuristic in its style.
As you enter the new Kia Syros, you are welcomed with this beautiful grey cabin. I quite like the choice of the colors in the interior, and it looks pretty modern, pretty futuristic, especially looking at the steering wheel, which is not round. As you can see, it gets a very unique shape, which is first in this segment. It gets controls for almost everything, be it the music, be it the instrument cluster or the ADAS features. Yes, you heard it right. It gets a level 2 ADAS system which comprises of features like front collision mitigation system, lane keep assist, lane departure warning, front collision mitigation, adaptive cruise control, and a few more. Apart from that, it gets 20 standard safety features such as electronic stability control, hill start assist, 6 airbags, vehicle stability management, electric parking brake with auto hold, and a few more. Now coming back to the interior design, the dashboard looks all new. Nothing has been taken from the Sonet or the Seltos apart from this slab-like design for the screens. So it gets 2 screens, one for the driver display, one for the infotainment system. Together they measure about 30 inches diagonally, and the infotainment system supports Apple CarPlay and Android Auto both wirelessly. coming to the highlight of the Syros, which is its space. So in terms of wheelbase, it measures about 50 mm longer than the Sonet, and the width has been increased as much as you get in the Seltos. The height has also been increased a bit, which translates into better seating space inside. The seats are also a bit wider, which used to be a problem in the Sonet, but now it can easily fit decently sized people. Both the front seats are ventilated and you get 4-way electronic controls to adjust the driver's seat. The steering wheel is tilt adjustable. There is no telescopic adjustment for the steering wheel. Moving to the back, one segment first feature you get is the sliding rear seats. So you can slide the rear seats like this backward and forward, and you can also recline the backrest on your desired angle. Apart from that, both the rear seats are ventilated. And then you also get these two Type-C USB ports even for the rear seat passengers, which is a good thing. Now talking about the space, as you can see, there is ample amount of knee room as well as headroom. I am a bit short, but I think people even above 6 feet tall can fit in very easily.
So this is all about the Kia Syros SUV, which is going to be launched in the Indian market in January 2025. Prices have not been revealed yet, but we expect those to fall between that of the Kia Seltos and the Sonet SUVs. This is Naveen Soni signing off. If you liked our video, please let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe to autoX channel.